Hi, Maureen. Morning. Surprise. Here I am. How is everyone? I thought I would do a surprise since the channel is a year old. Good morning. Oh, thank you, Monica. That's so sweet. My little Buddha guy. Yeah, we're just going to do like a coffee talk for the new moon in Virgo, do a reading for the signs. Good morning, everyone. Thanks, just learning. I feel one. I feel a year old. How is everyone? You guys handling all the energies going well and stuff? Saturn's moving direct. Yay. I like it when Saturn's direct. Oh no, the chat went away. I must do Virgo. I was planning on doing Virgo first. That's okay. Thank you, Robin. Your right ear is ringing. Yeah, it's very interesting. These shifts are really, really heavy right now. And I wanted to talk really quick about the Virgo new moon. I'm going to be so distracted by the chat, though. Been wiped out. Yeah, it sounds like just learning. It sounds like you're going through a really big ascension right now. Maybe if you kind of pull yourself out of hermit mode and like go to a different area, like even just travel across town or something like that for a little energy shift, that might help your energy speed up a little bit more. It's so good. I haven't done anybody yet, Mariana. You had a serious Tower day yesterday. Aww. It's not my birthday. My birthday was on the 30th of August. Happy birthday to you. The channel is a year old. On September 3rd of last year, I put up the first video. It was the Virgo video. So happy birthday, sunshine. And all of the September babies, Virgo babies. Can everybody hear me okay? Not like screaming or anything, am I? Good. Okay. So let's talk. I really like the Virgo new moon, and I'm glad that I'm doing the live stream. I'm going to try to do more of these, but I'm glad I'm doing the live stream with the Virgo new moon because the Virgo new moon is all about taking yourself kind of out of the matrix and getting a little bit grounded and kind of reassessing everything. It's not as strict as everybody thinks it's going to be. Because yes, Virgo season is very strict. I am fully aware of that. And it can be really hard with people sometimes. So with this Virgo new moon, I really like the energy for it is to really just like assess things and find out where you're grounded, where you have kind of stalled with things in the summer. I mean, the summer was really rough with all of the eclipses and, I'm so distracted by the chat. Sorry, guys. I know my little Buddha, he's my favorite. Just rub his belly. So it's kind of time to like, after this crazy summer of energies and just reevaluating what you've learned and letting all of that eclipse energy kind of unfold and then put all the pieces back together. That's what the Virgo new moon's going to do for you. And it's almost like you're not even going to have to try to be able to do it because Saturn went direct, Mars is direct, Venus is like in the shadow period, moving into Scorpio. I guess it's already in Scorpio. But it will be, and Venus will be in retrograde in Scorpio for like 2 months. So that'll be, thank you, Just Learning, for saying that, for hitting the like button. Yeah. So try and, I think the best thing with the Virgo new moon, don't be so hard on yourself. If you find things that you haven't really like completed that you wanted to complete, and like the last year, it's like, oh my gosh, I thought I was going to be in a different spot. Don't beat yourself up too much, because Virgo can tend to be like that kind of Virgo energy. I've lived with that my entire life, always beating myself up for not doing what I feel like I was supposed to be doing, when everybody else is like, oh no, you've done enough and more. But so try not to be too extra critical on yourself. And just look at the ways where you need to kind of reground. Oh, thank you, Cindy, for the $5. That was very sweet of you. Okay. So we're going to start, Marine. I am actually having trouble with my sleep patterns, but I recognize it's not really trouble. I'm just falling asleep earlier and waking up earlier. I was trying to like force it where I would stay awake later and not wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning. But that wasn't helping, because I wasn't getting any sleep, because for some reason my body is ready to wake up. My mind is consciously wanting to be aware at 4 o'clock in the morning. So, yeah, it's, and that's okay. Like, we go through those shifts all the time with all of these energies and stuff. So again, like, don't beat yourself up, and try and really see. I have my blankie with me. Everybody's been watching me for a while. You know, I have to have my blankie. So yeah, if you are finding that you're wanting to wake up earlier, your body keeps waking you up earlier and you can't go back to sleep, try and go to bed a little bit earlier. I've been doing a lot of like drinking the yogi detox tea or sleepy time tea, stuff like that, just to kind of wind myself down in the evening, because I have 3 boys. 17, 15, and 5. So they are like on a constant high vibrational level all the time. And I kind of have to like down, like, okay, it's quiet. It's like 7 o'clock at night. I'm like, okay, we just ate dinner. It's quiet time. So don't beat yourself up too much. And if your days and nights are kind of mixed up, that's okay too. You will get back into a normal, regular shift, and it won't be so hard to like just really like kind of flow with it instead of like fighting it. Hi, Marisol. How are you? You guys are so wonderful. Yep. Thumbs up on the vid. Okay. Bleeding Zero. I know, right? I'm live. I can't believe it. I'm going to start the reading now. I'm so distracted by the chat. It's hilarious. You guys are so amazing. I'm going to hide this for, can I hide it? This is the first time I've used this new one. So, oh well. I'm not going to pay attention to the chat while I do the readings. I'm going to start with the earth signs, just because I will be so distracted and just want to talk to you guys forever. And I want to get the readings done for you. And then we can chat a little bit more for those that need to leave. Thanks, Abby. Hi, Laura. All right, guys, we're going to start with Virgo. What is the Virgo new moon energy? And this is going to be Virgo new moon energy until the Aries full moon at the end of September. So Virgo, happy birthday to all my lovely Virgos. You guys know what's up. What's going on? All right, let's just get some cards. Let's see what's going on with my Virgos. So we are planting seeds. We're manifesting. Might be a little bored right now. Might be waiting on things to come to fruition. I kind of want my Virgos to chillax a little bit. Things aren't going to happen overnight. I literally feel like a very high vibrational buzzing vibe through my body right now. So it's pretty cool. I love that everybody's here. I love that everybody's here. So I've got the 7 of Pentacles for my Virgos, and I've got the Fool. These 2 cards are exactly what I'm talking about. It's, you guys are going to have a moment where you need to have faith in yourself to be able to go to the next best thing, right? To upgrade. And you've been waiting for this for so long. I kind of feel like if you don't see how this woman is kind of like looking down and she's not even paying attention to the Fool here. I feel like if you guys don't kind of like look up and see what's going on in your lives, you might miss this opportunity. So I really want you to pay attention to what's going on. Let's get one more card. 7 of Wands. Don't be defensive. Don't be so defensive. We have 2 7s here. And it's the 7th of September. Don't be so defensive. And there might be a fire sign in your life that you've been waiting on. Yeah, somebody who's kind of been coming in and out, being a little bit wishy-washy. I feel like it's time for you guys to rebuild. I feel like it's time for you guys to kind of like go off on a new journey. Stop waiting for things to happen in your life and actually do it. It's really the time to do things. And the Virgo new moon is really going to help you kind of catapult yourself into these new directions. All right, my lovely, lovely Virgos. You guys are amazing. Take really good care of yourselves. Again, don't be so tough on yourselves this season because it's not as hard as it appears to be sometimes. We're just an illusion, right? It's all an illusion. All right, Taurus. Let's do Taurus. My wonderful Tauruses. Taurus. All right. For the Virgo new moon. I have no idea what that is. We'll have to look at it here in a minute. Let's get a couple more. Oh, there we go. I said that and you guys are like, here, how about these cards? Ooh. All right. Okay. So Taurus, Ace of Wands, 10 of Cups, but what are you confused about? 7 of Cups. I feel like you have an amazing opportunity here. There's a gift that the universe is trying to get to you, but for some reason, you're looking at it through the veil. You're looking at it through the clouds. It's really fuzzy to you right now. So, I kind of want to say, like, where are you? I feel like you've pulled the covers over your eyes. You're like, I don't even want to see anything anymore. Interesting, Taurus. Let's see. I'm going to clarify. Yeah, you have a decision to make. That's what it is. When a Taurus has a decision to make, usually it's not very clear. So I feel like you guys want to communicate with someone or go in a new direction with someone. The 7 of Cups, but you're not sure if you can. Either you feel like you're not sure if you can do it, or somebody else is kind of confusing you into this communication. But it's this, there's a really great opportunity here for long-term happiness. So whatever you're kind of stuck on, the 2 of Wands for me is like the comfortably stuck card. Because if you look, he's like tied with one foot in one hand and he's happily talking to a bird. And he's like not moving anywhere. And he's going to have to pee, right? So it's time to push forward. This is also kind of like what I was saying earlier. If you're kind of in an energetic slump right now, just move, like go on a short drive, go on a short trip, move energetic locations just for a couple of hours and really kind of like rebuild yourself, because a lot of people have been in hermit mode. I think that'll really help your confusion. I also feel like maybe some of you need to have a conversation with someone to help out. Yeah, ease your mind. I think that whatever this is, whatever this gift is, was a little bit shocking, a little bit confusing, maybe something that you just weren't really expecting. So I kind of just want to say with the Six of Swords, ease your mind a little bit about, it's almost like too good to be true. Like you don't want to get into this happiness, Taurus, and then find out that it was all fake, right? Like it was just pretend. Hi, Ashley. All right, we're going to do Capricorn. I feel like that's a real opportunity for you guys. And I know that it kind of looks, that makes a lot of sense with the Seven of Cups. It kind of looks like it could be just one big facade and maybe it's not as good as the Ten of Cups, but I kind of have a good feeling about it. So if you have an opportunity, Taurus, go for it. Really go for it. And let me shuffle these really quick. Let's do Capricorn. My lovely, lovely Capricorns. I hope you guys are doing good with Saturn going direct and Mars going direct. Like everything is finally going back direct. Not letting the distractions get in your way. Time for Capricorn. Let's see, Capricorns. How are you guys doing? You guys are doing pretty good, it looks like. Oh, yeah. So somebody, or you may have an Aries in your life. I have the King of Wands and the Emperor. Or you have another fire sign. I kind of feel like either you're taking control of a business opportunity. May not be, this doesn't have to be in love, but you're taking control of it because either you were feeling left out or it's like things weren't moving as fast as you wanted. I said that in the Chariots at the bottom of the deck. So things weren't moving as fast as you wanted them to go in business. Five of Pentacles in the Tower. And so you kind of took control of this. You may even be taking on the King of Wands. Like, I'm going to get this done. I'm not going to let anybody stand in my way anymore, right? With the Eight of Pentacles and the Nine of Wands. Like, Capricorn, you guys are like headed straight into your dreams. The Chariot and the Nine of Cups and the Knight of Cups. And you're also headed towards love. I don't think you're really saying it to anybody with the Two of Cups and the High Priestess. I don't think you're really talking about the feelings that you have. It looks really good. I want you to really watch your money right now. Don't let somebody else take control of your money situations or any kind of like job opportunities or material stuff or anything like that. Love actually looks really good. I feel like you're kind of pushing forward really fast in love or kind of taking a stand for yourself, either with a fire sign, maybe even a water sign, a Cancer or an Aries, could also be a Pisces. But, oh, and I have Scorpio here too. So definitely could be a water sign. But I feel like the love stuff is moving forward really, really fast for you. And if you're not really feeling that, this Virgo new moon is really going to help you like get things in order. Capricorns like Virgo new moons. I can totally understand why, because you guys are like so forward go. Really fight for the money right now though, because the love aspect looks really good, but fight for the money for sure. Because I kind of feel like there's somebody that keeps getting in the way. And it's like a roller coaster that you've been on. And maybe it's you that keeps on getting in the way, Capricorn. I could probably go on forever with your reading because I keep feeling a lot of really good energies about it. But I want to make sure I get everybody in. Just, you know, the Emperor energy is really telling me that you guys just kind of are, you've got control over a lot of areas of your life. Don't let other people take advantage of you, right? Like that's easy to do. It's hard to take advantage of a Capricorn. You guys really can be very strong in your convictions. All right, who's next? Let me stop and look at the chat really quick because I've missed so much. How is everybody? I'm going to scroll up a little bit. Thank you, Secrets of the Citadel. Appreciate that. I love you guys too. I am going to do, who should I do next? I've already done Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, air signs. Yes, we already did Taurus. All right, I'll do Sagittarius. That was the next one that was said. Oh, actually, Capri said Pisces first. do everybody all at once. All right, I'm going to do the water signs. I'll start with Pisces, which really is only fair since Pisces is just opposite Virgo. And you guys are feeling kind of left out these days. I know I just did your reading. I felt like I was a little strict in your reading, though. After I did it, I was like, man, I was kind of strict in that reading. Hope nobody took offense to it. Pisces. My stepdad is a Pisces. He's one of my very favorite people in the whole world. But, you know, I've always noticed that I can never say no to him. Like, he'll ask something out of me, whether it's like to borrow money or like borrow my car or something. And I can never say no to the guy. It's so hard to say no to a Pisces. You guys are, I don't know, you like have this kind of magical power on me or something. I don't know what it is. So Pisces, let's see. Virgo new moon for Pisces. Whoa. Okay. Loud and clear. I hear ya. All right. So we've got the Hanged Man, which represents you guys. And we have the Two of Cups, and we have the World. Oof. So obviously, some of you are kind of stuck in a love situation. I feel like some of you need to end this love situation. Let's clarify these to make sure. I feel like some of you need to end a relationship that you're in that you've kind of been questioning for a while. Like it's not, it just doesn't feel good, right? It's not one of those, like, you can wake up in the morning and know that you're going to hear from the person that day, like for sure. Or, you know that you have plans this weekend because this person is so reliable. Thank you, Marisol. Thank you so much. So the Hanged Man, yeah, it's like you're not getting, oh, wow. So I've got two pages here, the Page of Swords and the Page of Pentacles on the Hanged Man. And this is why. It's like you're not getting enough. To me, the Page of Pentacles is like, could I just get a little bit more from you? Like, I don't even need much. So let's be honest with ourselves. And if it's an earth sign that's kind of either an earth sign or an air sign that's acting a bit childish, yes, I understand that the connection is real. Yes, I understand that the connection can be really good sometimes. But if it's not something that you can count on, let's not get wrapped up in it, right? Yeah, see, this is what I mean. The transition to happiness really needs to happen. And if you're not happy right now, you could have a Scorpio in your life that makes you really, really happy. Like having to leave behind either an earth sign or an air sign and moving towards a Scorpio. But the Scorpio is also more about transition. And I kind of almost want to say that if you were to cut out what's the relationship that's not serving you right now in Scorpio season, something new is going to come along. Because there is definitely a cycle that needs to end and a transition needs to be made so that you feel happy. Because you have been feeling kind of left out and left alone. And it could be from a very childish, yeah, it's time to rebuild your love life. Pisces. It's time to rebuild your love life. And I feel like Scorpio season is going to be really, really good for you. So kind of take that into consideration. And the Virgo new moon is going to help you kind of recognize what it is that's not working for you anymore in your life and help you with this new beginning. And it's definitely going to be a new beginning with love. So there you go. Pisces, let's do You know what? Let's do Cancer because I have not done the September Cancer reading yet, which I feel really bad about, by the way. Gemini, Cancer, and Leo I have not done yet. I feel really bad. So those will get done today, hopefully. So let's do Cancer. Thank you, Miss Berg. Thank you so much. Cancers for the Virgo new moon. What can we expect? So we have the High Priestess and the Seven of Wands. You guys are being very defensive and kind of quiet. What's that all about? Oh, because you don't know why. Interesting. You're kind of, who did we just do that had the Seven of Cups? It was Taurus with the Seven of Cups and the Seven of Wands. What are you so confused about? There's a lot of confusion going on here. Again, you're kind of looking at things through a fog. Do you have just like one too many options and you're not ready to make a decision? I need a drink. Oh, yeah, that's going to go away. Huh. So interesting. When people come on the channel, and I've seen it in other people's chats, and I'm like, why do people even try to do that? I don't know. Try and mess with the vibe. They can't. Nobody can mess with the vibe. Okay, Cancer, Cancer, Cancer. So you guys are super defensive about something, but you're kind of keeping quiet, kind of keeping to yourself. I want to see what the confusion's all about. What are all of these options that you're trying to choose from? It could be that you're standing your ground too. You're like, when I make this choice, ooh, it's against a fire sign. This King of Wands keeps on showing up for all of the signs. The fire signs are really showing out right now. Are you confused and defensive towards a fire sign? Seven of Wands. All right. Cancer. How many people are you guys dealing with? So I have the King of Pentacles on the Seven of Wands. So if you're kind of being defensive towards a King of Wands because you're confused about a fire sign, no wonder you're keeping secrets. That's really interesting. I'd like to know what these secrets are, Cancer. I love it, though. I love it. Keeping your options open. That's really what it makes me feel like you're doing. You're kind of like standing your ground with some people and keeping your options open for others. I like that. You go, girl, boy. Oh, whoever it is that's keeping their options open. I like it. I like it. Oh my gosh. Cancer. There you are. King of Cups. So either this is you or it's a Pisces. So, I love it. Okay. So if you guys are kind of keeping quiet because you want to keep your options open and being defensive, this could be in work also, especially since we have the King of Pentacles here. But I feel like you have way too many people in your space kind of telling you what to choose. So during Virgo season, what I really want you to do is use your intuition. Get yourself grounded. Use your intuition. Make sure, because you have some new opportunities coming and you can be really, really in charge of them. Right? So really get in touch with your all of the options you have on the table and set your intentions for new beginnings and to know that you're on the right path. I feel like you just need to have a little bit of faith in yourself. That's why you might be a little bit defensive towards some people. All right, Cancer. Let me know what this is, what the options are that you guys are choosing from, if they're people or jobs or whatever. That's pretty cool. All right. Scorpio. Scorpio time. How's everybody doing? Hanging in there? Oh, there's like 200 people in the chat. I love it. I know I should do this more often. Find time in my schedule now that I'm not traveling for a couple of months. Scorpio strong, just learning Scorpio strong. We'll do air signs next after Scorpio. So you guys are a little bit kind of stuck in a place too, huh? With the Hanged Man and the Wheel of Fortune. You could be dealing with a Pisces. I feel like you have a lot of really good things coming towards you, but you need to look at it differently. Like, try not to be pessimistic. Venus is going to be in retrograde in your sign for about 2 months. Venus is not the most comfortable in Scorpio because Scorpio is really, really intense, and Venus doesn't like intensity. She does like the lighthearted love. She does like the very beginning love that's like all flirty, flirtatious, and beautiful, and like can't do wrong. But when she's in Scorpio, it's like she kind of almost turns into a Lilith type energy, especially when it's retrograde. So it seems to me like in order for you guys, so we have the Two of Cups and the Page of Swords also for you guys. And I'm kind of feeling like the wheel is shifting in your favor, but there's one last thing that you really have to be honest with yourself about, Scorpio. And what is that? We'll find out. I'm going to clarify that here in a minute. But there's something that you have to be really, really honest with yourself about and cut out of your life. Or there could be an air sign in your life that's a little bit childish. Don't let this person diminish that Wheel of Fortune feeling. Because I feel like that's what's happening, and that's why you're still the Hanged Man, because you're like, I don't know if I can move forward with whoever I want to move forward with, or start dating again, or put myself out there. Yeah, Queen of Cups, there you are. There's that, I mean, like, you guys have a lot of fortune coming towards you, and it looks like in love. There's a lot of fortune and love coming towards you, but you're just kind of sitting here waiting for it to happen. I feel like there's one last thing you have to cut out of your life. Let's see. Okay, so we have the Queen of Wands and the Nine of Pentacles. So either this is needing to cut out, I just spit. It's so weird. Cut out a fire sign so that you're single. Abundantly single, by the way. Being single isn't always bad. Trust me. Being single isn't always bad. Everybody's like, but it's so lonely. It's not really. It doesn't have to be. That's the thing, though. It's really hard sometimes when a Scorpio's been in a relationship for a really long time, and then they have to like kind of cut it out and be single. So if that's happening, I feel like I need to say, don't hold on to anybody anymore, because your luck is changing in relationships. So if there's somebody from your past that you're kind of holding on to because you don't want to be alone. Yeah, Two of Pentacles on the Two of Cups. And there's the Emperor again. That Emperor, Aries are showing up big time around here. Whoa. Eight of Cups. Yeah, it's time to take control of your love life, Scorpio, because good things are coming. Good things are coming and shifting in your favor. All right? That's what the Virgo new moon is going to give to you. So make sure that you are setting your intentions for removing things in your life that are no longer serving you. You have the Wheel of Fortune. I like that. How's everyone doing? Let me see before I move on to air signs. I'm scrolling up so I can read the chat because I missed so much. I'm going to have to go back and like watch the video again and read the chat. Probably watch it without sound because I don't like the way that I sound. I don't like my voice, even though everybody else does. Oh, good, Shy. So glad. You're welcome, Just Learning. Hi, Young. I'm good. I'm good. All right, we're going to move on to air signs. I just wanted to catch up with the chat. I know I got quiet for a minute. Sorry about that. It's in Virgo season. I can't do more than one thing at once. Usually I can do like 5 or 6 things all at once. But you just get stuck. You just did. We did do Earth. It was the first one I did. But this will be a video also, so you'll be able to go back. And if somebody possibly wants to go back and put up the, oh, what am I trying to say? The timestamps for the signs, that would be cool too. All right, air signs. Let's do Gemini, since I have not done the Gemini September reading yet. Let's do Gemini first. So my lovely Geminis. Maureen, is that question for me? If I'm a twin flame? Oh. All right. So Geminis, you have a Taurus in your life, apparently. If the Queen of Pentacles, yes, I am a twin flame. The Queen of Pentacles, the Page of Pentacles, and the Hierophant. So we'll do a twin flame video differently, like different from this one. I didn't want to get into that because that thing could take like hours and hours and hours, twin flame video, right? So it looks like there's an earth sign in Gemini's life. I feel like you want more from this earth sign. Doesn't have to be a Taurus, but the Hierophant does represent Taurus. But I feel like this earth sign is kind of just being your buddy right now. And it's like you want more from them. Could be a Virgo or a Capricorn. I'm not really feeling the childish aspect. I just feel like they're not giving you everything you want. You want to have something more traditional. You want to like take it to the next level. It's like, I don't want to be friends with benefits anymore. And you're kind of disappointed that this isn't happening. With the 5 of Cups, there's a lot of disappointment here. And like, I mean, it doesn't have to be an earth sign. They could have a lot of earth in their chart or being earth rising. I just saw somebody's like, no, I've got a Cancer in my life. Or this may not resonate with you today. So for the Virgo new moon, man, earth signs are kind of having to like they're really being asked to reevaluate themselves. Yeah, they're really being asked. So if you're dealing with an earth sign right now, Gemini, I want to say that it's really time to kind of master yourself. Go into Empress mode and be creative for yourself. And because I feel there's a lot of regrets from the past or disappointments from the past from this earth sign, and it's time to really move on from that. Because you really want more from them. There's the water sign. The King of Cups showing up with the Empress. So something new, something more creative, something that makes you feel a lot more feminine and pretty and beautiful. And it feels like this person, this water sign is offering a little bit more than what the earth sign is. Bottom of the deck. And this King of Wands just keeps on showing up everywhere. And there you guys are. And the Star. So some of you may have a fire sign in your life. Some of you may be really working very, very hard right now on your spiritual work and you have like a lot of people around you that are helping you do this. I feel like some of you are kind of coming out of a depression and you really need to heal with, like, get your friends together and heal. I feel like you could have a lot of support. Do some meditation, some serious meditation during this Virgo new moon. Virgo season's really hard on Geminis, especially because we had Mercury retrograde for a little bit. It's direct now, but don't be so hard on yourself. I feel like it's time for you to kind of come out of, you know, don't be a hermit. Okay, Geminis. Yeah, there's a lot of people involved here too. Everybody's like getting out and socializing right now, which is strange for me because usually Virgo season doesn't signify socializing. Usually that's like more of a Libra thing. So it's either people are socializing or people need to be socializing. So Gemini, let's do Libras. Libra. I'm a Libra rising. All of my lovely Libras, my September Libras. I know, right, Sarah? He's everywhere. I don't know, like that King of Wands. I don't know if it's like because the Aries full moon is popping out at the end of the month because the Emperor keeps showing up too. So it's almost like there's this time frame where every fire sign is going to be lit, I guess. I don't know. We'll see. Libra for the Virgo new moon. What is up, Libras? Let's see what this one is. Oh, 6 of Cups. So reminiscing about the past. I kind of feel like there are some things from the past that are showing back up. Doesn't have to be a relationship. Could be some karmic things. And you're going to need to use your, it is a relationship. Something that was very burdening for you with a water sign, Libras. There's that King of Cups again. He keeps showing up too. Water signs and fire signs. I feel like they need a lot of love right now. So the 2 of Cups, the King of Cups, and the 10 of Wands. After we get, so definitely could be somebody from your past showing up, Libra. And either there's secrets that are being revealed, but this was a really big burden for you to begin with. I feel like with this 10 of Wands, if this King of Cups is from your past and you're finding out some things that you didn't really want to know about the King of Cups, it's a really big burden on you. But the love is still there. The love is very, very prominent. I kind of want to say, like, don't get sucked into that. Maybe it's that this person really needs your help and you're the only person that you can come to. And they were being really quiet about it before. There's this soulmate connection there. And they're like, could you help me out a little bit? I could really use your assistance. Which is so interesting because I actually just had a discussion with somebody from my past who needed assistance from me. So we've got the Queen of Wands and the 5 of Wands. So a little bit of conflict with a fire sign, but I feel like you're moving away from that into something a little bit more stable. The Chariot and the 10 of Pentacles. So whatever this burden was, and it could be that the water sign is burdened and not you. I feel like the water sign might be a little bit more burdened and they're kind of coming to you and they're like, listen, not everybody knows about what's going on in my life, but you know about my past and what's going on in my life. And I need your assistance to get away from the Queen of Wands or the conflicts that I'm having with other people. This is a really close connection. So I feel like you can really trust this person. And I feel like they're going to help you. Either you're going to help them or they're going to help you into something much more stable in your life. The Chariot, this could be a Cancer or a Pisces. The fire sign, it could be anybody, Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. All right, Libra, good luck with that. I really feel like this is a good connection for you to be making. Kind of, I want to say steer clear of the fire sign, but I don't know. The fire sign looks like it could be trouble. It could be trouble. This is a general read, Linda. It could either go with love or work. Yeah, Carla, I did the earth signs first. All right, so Aquarius. My dear, dear Aquarians. Dear, dear Aquarians. I forgot to tell my Aquarius friend that I was doing this live, and she's not subscribed to the channel because she doesn't have like a Google account for YouTube. So I forgot to tell her. Now I feel really bad, and I'm gonna hear it from her. Aquarius, you guys are kind of taking a time out by yourself for the Virgo new moon, assessing things. What are you assessing? Looks to me. So we have the Nine of Pentacles, the Lovers, Page of Wands, and the Knight of Pentacles. So I kind of feel like somebody was leaving you out, making you feel a little bit alone, and you need to go in a new direction. Might be that or you're waiting to hear from an earth sign. Pretty big connection. One would say maybe a twin flame connection. Let's see. I feel like you guys are really focused on making this something long-term and stable. Wow. Okay. You're working really, really hard on making things stable in your life and long-term. But I kind of feel like you're alone in doing it, or you feel like you're alone doing it. Because there's an earth sign that's taking forever. But the Knight of Pentacles, I always say with the Knight of Pentacles that it's such a stable energy, to be patient with it, you know, because it's not somebody that's just going to like rush in and rush out of your life like the Knight of Swords will, right? I almost want to say the Knight of Swords, if this is you feeling really left out and then getting really angry because you're feeling really left out because you've been working so hard to be stable, with an earth sign, it's possible that you might want to take a step back and kind of evaluate why you're so angry. This is a very angry energy. If that's not you being angry, because I feel like you've kind of kept this in for some time. You haven't said anything about it. You haven't, but you also haven't heard anything from the earth sign. Let's see. What are you so angry about? Let's see. Let's see. You're so angry about love, right? Dang it. Show up already for me. Show up already. This is for Aquarius. I feel like if you're still waiting on somebody and you've been waiting on them for a while, like a while, because it feels like a while, don't get angry. Just move on. Even if it's a twin flame. I mean, I'm going to get real with everybody right now, like seriously real. And this is for everyone, not just Aquarius. If you're sitting there waiting for a twin flame to message you, that's the last thing to do. Like, don't wait for them. You need to move on with your life. You need to get going with your life. Let them deal with their lessons. Let them deal with their lives and what they're doing. There's nothing you can do about it anyways. The higher your vibration is, the better chances of you hearing from that person, from that twin. This is not a high vibration. So try not to get angry. Be grateful for the connection and move on. Right? I feel like you guys are going to come to some conclusions during you Aquarians, going to come to some conclusions about this earth sign and realize that you are probably like playing a waiting game for no reason. And then if you just kind of like pull back and move on with your life, somebody new will show up. I think that's what the new moon is going to show you with that, with the Virgo new moon. Okay, fire signs. Fire signs. How is everyone? I wanted to stop and say hi. Taurus, he moves very slow. Yeah, I know. I have a Taurus in my life too, and he's a wonderful person, but he does move so slow. You just have to appreciate the slowness of a Taurus. Oh, sorry, I just popped my neck. So many people hate it when I do that, but I had to release energy. Truck dweller. I like that name. I don't know why. It just always makes me giggle when I see truck dweller. It makes me think that you live in a truck. Yeah, those good old Taurus. They mean well. You're welcome, Marisol. You do live in your truck. Oh, well, duh. Maybe that is why you said truck dweller, huh? Is it? Anyway, I won't ask you. I won't ask personal silly questions on here. I'm all super curious now. Awesome. All right, let's do fire signs. We are coming up on an hour. Thanks for hanging out with me, guys, this morning. You're welcome, Chrissy. I love my job, so you're so, so welcome. I'm going to do Leo first because I have not done the September Leo reading yet. And if you are in the chat, will you hit the like button? You have like 195 people, 194 people in the chat. Just hit the little thumbs up. Just learning. I should make you my moderator. Because you're like out there letting everybody know. All right, Leo. Leo is mastering themselves. I'm wondering if those eclipses were really, really hard on you guys. So getting creative in relationships, mastering yourself, feeling really, really good, Leo. Feeling really, really good. The Empress and the Two of Cups. I like this. I like it. I kind of wish I would have been doing your September reading earlier. I just haven't had a chance to get there. I'll do it in the next day or two. Promise. Oh, Leo. Yeah, you guys are really happy. I feel like you are coming into, top of my head is itchy from all the vibrations. 10 of Cups and the Star. I feel like you guys are just kind of making things happen for yourself right now. I really, really like that. Oof. All this kinetic energy. Man, this is going to be a really simple reading, Leo, because you guys are really like coming into your own, extremely happy, and it's just time. Like, it's super time. The Judgment card came out. The universe is saying, I've got your back. Things are going really, really well, and you're in charge with the Emperor. So you could have an Aries, since we have the Empress and the Emperor. You could have an Aries, Taurus. You could have an Aquarius in your life. But things look really good and really happy for the Virgo new moon. I feel like you're kind of just getting settled after a time of healing. After a time of healing. I like that, Leo, so much. Because it has not been easy, right? I did my Vedic astrology, which is based in Hindu, and I am like all Leo. I have most of my planets in Leo, including my sun sign. I have like Mercury and Venus and everything you can think of. Saturn, Jupiter, everything is in Leo. So I was very interested by that. So the Three of Cups and the Hermit. You could be celebrating with a Virgo too. This could be where your happiness is. You've healed, celebrating with a Virgo, or just celebrating during Virgo season. I like it. Taking charge of everything. Very cool. Very cool, Leo. I'm excited to do your September reading now. I mean, I was excited before, but now I'm really excited to do it. Really, really excited. So, Leo, Sagittarius. I'm a Sagittarius moon. Team Sag. Sagittarius. How is the new moon in Virgo going to affect you? Sorry, that's loud. I never realized how loud it was when the cards are like knocked on the table like that. Sorry about that. Page of Swords. What are you coming to a truth about? Maybe cutting things out of your life. Are you finding that you need to get moving? I feel like some Sages need to start cutting things out of their life to get moving. So I have the Page of Swords and the Knight of Wands. And the Knight of Wands represents Sagittarius. Not because Sages are always wishy-washy. We can be. And I say we, in all my love, being my Sag moon, I can be very wishy-washy sometimes. I will be 100% honest about that. But if I get bored, it's like I can't sit still. And that's not just ADD, right? It's my Sag moon. And I feel like it's time to kind of get honest that either you need to get moving or you need to settle down. And then we have the Ace of Cups. And the reason why is because the universe is offering you some kind of fulfillment in your life. And you want to be able to see that. And you want to be able to recognize it. So it's like you need to make space for the universe to give you this Ace of Cups. I always say aces are gifts that we can recognize or totally ignore, right? It's like free will. You can either accept this ace. And I think that there are so many options coming towards you with the Seven of Cups and this Ace of Cups. It's like you need to choose one of them. It's many options. And so you need to start cutting some things out of your life in order to get to that emotional fulfillment. And I don't know if it's a relationship. Let's see what this. Ooh, Scorpio season is going to be lit for Sagittarius. Six of Wands and the Death card. I feel that you're doing, eventually you're going to be able to celebrate. Like this is going to be a big deal for you guys. But what I want you to recognize is that you have to, there has to be something here on the table that you want more than the other. And maybe not even that you want. I don't feel like it's a practical thing. I feel like it's to fulfill you. Let's see what the Seven of Cups is. Cards want to fly everywhere for Sagittarius. Fire. See? Oh, shit. Oh, man. I don't know what to pick. I don't know what to pick. So when it comes to the Moon card and the Seven of Cups, I want to say you need to go with what feels energetically right. Because and it's going to be really, so this to me is stop being wishy-washy. Stop being wishy-washy and make a choice in your life already. Whatever this means to your relationship, it could be at work, thing. So soul level, Sagittarius. Oh, it's a you guys with an earth sign. I feel like you're going to know more. You're going to feel better about it during, but I think this Virgo new moon, even though you're not entirely sure, I can't, that's really funny. even though you're not to do right now, I think that the maybe towards the Aries full moon at the end of the month, things will become a little bit more. Scorpio season is going to be lit. So this relationship will be much clearer then. All right, Sagittarius. I was laughing because I am a Sag moon and have an Earth, so I thought that was pretty funny. Being patient today. Patiently waiting for Aries. Wow, well, that's good. That's good. Okay, so what's the last one? Oh, waiting for Aries. Yep. All right, so we'll do Aries, and then we'll chat with everybody, the ones that are still around. Aries, what for Aries with the Virgo new moon? Well, you guys have some decisions to make about an Earth sign also that you're not really sure about. The Moon and the King of Pentacles. And then the Page of Wands and the Two of Pentacles. I feel like you guys are waiting to hear something so you can make a decision. Like there's something that you're waiting on because you're still not sure what sign. And it's either the Earth sign or there's something about like money and finances that you're not really sure or clear about. And you're waiting something. Could be like I'm getting like somebody's waiting to hear about a loan on a house or a car, some kind of material item. Oh man. What's what's the glitch? What is it? Because I can't see it. It looks normal on my end. I don't know. What is it doing? Tell me. I feel so out of the loop right now. What is it doing? I wonder if it's just the connection on YouTube. Oh, it has a dreamy look. Oh. All right. Well, as long as it's still here and see me. Okay. All right. Okay. So you guys do money or you're worried about Aries. And again, some more communication needs to come in. So Swords and Eights. Kind of Virgo new moon is going to ask you to go in a completely new direction. Even wait anymore for this answer or, you know, to get this answer. I feel like you guys need a new direction. Yeah. I mean, for real, like don't sit anymore in this anxiety state. You don't want to sit in this anxiety state anymore. The Chariot and the Eight of Wands are saying, get it, man. Get going, get going, get going. It's like you're watching the video while on acid, but not really. From what you've read in books, right? You did, Lisa. That's awesome. Okay. If you have a decision, got to focus more than one thing Virgo season. If you have a decision you need to make and you're waiting on some information or something like that, and it's either about an Earth sign or it's about some kind of like opportunity or money in some way, I didn't anxiety anymore. The answer for that, I then do so. You are no longer waiting to hear about a loan or job or something like that, it's giving you way too much anxiety and is telling you to like move along. If you're taking a trip, you're a little anxious about that, I feel like it's fine. I don't think they're taking a trip. Like, anxious about the money for it. I think everything's going to work out just fine. Right? Awesome. All right, guys. I'm going to chat for like, I don't know, 10 minutes or so. 10 minutes personal readings I have to do today. Already did the Libra reading up. I believe it's being recorded. So learning. I hope everybody really takes Virgo season with a grain of salt. Kim, I'll probably do like card pulls on another one. I don't want to do that when I do like readings for the collective because then I just lose all my, I want to be able to have full energy to do the card pulls. So I'll do another one and do some free card pulls with good, just learning. Good. I take life with a grain of salt. What sign are you? Just learning. You're welcome for the readings. I'm glad I decided to do it. I don't do oh, you're a Scorpio. I don't do it very often because of my Virgo tendencies of needing to be perfect. And then like this season, I like whatever. So, and I wanted to be able to connect with everybody since it's a year old. The channel is a year old. Leo dynamics. I can do Reiki healings and have a couple of days open. They're only an hour long, but then we do like a discussion before and after. So I usually schedule like fair, and then I do like a full hour, and then we talk about everything the next day for about 15 minutes. So I have openings next week for Reiki. If you're interested, you can get all. Oh, and I don't even know why I didn't mention this. I am doing a special right now for all of my services. Everything is 15% off through the weekend. And that is a big thank you for YouTube. Leo Dynamics, I wouldn't have any time to do it today. But you can go on my website and order one, and we can schedule it as soon as Tuesday of next week. Where did everybody go? Here it is. Oh, sure. You're welcome. 15% off. Use thank you. It's one word, TAYOU, and you'll get 15% off. The Virgo reading, well, the full moon impacts Virgo moon signs more than the new moon, but I've noticed with Virgos that the full moon usually impacts the new. Going to make you, it'll probably make you want to clean a lot. I mean, I know that like your moon sign in Virgo anyways makes you a very clean person, like things, which isn't a bad thing. Moon will probably make you a little bit more like over, I guess. Live one. I'll do it as soon as I can. Probably won't be until like Sunday evening before opportunity. We'll have to see. Yeah, domestic goddess energy. Exactly. Yes, really tough. Hi, Izzy. Kick up the backside. Yeah, 'tis the season. KD, I think with you, having your sun in Libra and your moon in Virgo, that's a really, because moon wants to keep you one particular way and wants to take you another direction. I feel like you might be pulled in two different directions, be the perfectionist, but knowing that you have to balance out your life in a way too. That's really Amanda Joy Tarot. Yeah. Everything really. Just learning. Oh yeah, everybody right now. I think that all the solar flares that we've had, or wind flares and all of that, it feels like shifting. I've noticed that I've really had to energy lately and make sure that I'm giving too much to other people, saving some for myself. That's why there are days where, like, there was like probably a week or so where you guys didn't see me at all on the channel, because I was really with the shift where I was having, like, doing the memorial service for my aunt, and I had really bad migraine where I left for Florida. So I think everybody's kind of getting upgrades right now. So really make sure you're and taking care of yourself, sleeping when you can. It can be really amazing, Lisa. The energy is amazing, and then other days it can just be draining. So you don't have to work it out. Just learn slow, let it happen. Because honestly, like, we try to make things too hard on ourselves sometimes, and we try to like feel the energy or feel instead of doing that to yourself, just allow yourself to everybody's really worried about the future and what's going to happen to them in the future. Living in the moment is a really good idea. Is the new moon in Virgo in fact connected this month? Is that a trine going on? We actually had that grand Earth trine with Saturn and Virgo. We had that at the end of August, and then there's full moon in Pisces at the same time. So Saturn going direct and the new moon in Virgo. I think the biggest thing with those two being directly connected is that people get things done now, because we've had it was like drive on the brakes, like you have your foot on the gas and the foot on the brakes, and like trying to drive and not being able to get anywhere because of your engine, the more your foot was on the brake. So with all those planets now going direct, there's still some planets that will be in retrograde, but man, retrograde season was so hard. So hard. Bye, Secrets of the Citadel. It was so good to have you here. Pointless. Sorry, just popping. I'll try and do another live. I still feel like I'm channeling. Oh, what planets are still retrograde? I think Jupiter would have to really. I know that Saturn is direct, Mercury is direct, Venus is going into retrograde. We're in the pre that. Direct is just really about, like, Saturn is the big daddy. He's karma, right? And he's in Capricorn right now where he's at home. Really about getting things done, taking care of business, making on the up and up. Kind of like points his finger at, straighten up and fly right, or get in a lot of trouble with yourself. I am going to have to sign off here in a minute. I think. I think Jupiter already went direct in Scorpio. It was the first week in September. So I will try and pop on to do another live reading either Sunday evening or Monday morning. I'll try and schedule it so everybody knows when I'll be there. But thank you all for being here so much. Happy anniversary to all of us for the 1 year on YouTube. It's so exciting. And I got to go so I can get ready for some personal readings today. So thank you so much. I love you all. Have a really great weekend. And you're welcome, Master Pointless. Have a really great weekend and be safe. Bye, everyone.